looks as if the COD Cold War, COD 2020 trailer, whatever you want to call this game, I haven't watched it, so I don't know. I was actually tuning into the streams of other COD YouTubers to see what was going on, and the trailer happened to drop right as I tuned in. I quickly downloaded it. I'm watching it right now. I want to give a live reaction. I never really do this because I think it's kind of lame, but I really like Treyarch, and I want to give them the benefit of the doubt that this game is going to be great. And I also want a little payoff because this Easter egg hunt has been really strange, and I'm glad that they gave us a trailer. That's actually exciting. So kudos to you, Treyarch. Easter egg hunt was a little long, but at least we're getting the trailer. So we're going to watch it, and then we're going to break it down in Premiere because I have it loaded up, ready to go. So let's get into this thing.
Understand what's going on around you. You are in a state of war, and you have precious little time to save yourself. It's a slow process which we call active measures. The first stage being demoralization. It takes from 15 to 20 years to demoralize a nation. The next stage is destabilization. What matters is essentials: economy, foreign relations, defense systems. The next stage is crisis, with a violent change of power, structure, and economy, period of normalization. This is what will happen in the United States if you allow all these schmucks to put a big brother government in Washington, D.C., who will promise lots of things, never mind whether the promises are fulfilled or not. The time bomb is ticking. With every second,
this is creeping me out.
The disaster is coming closer and closer. The danger is real.
That really actually creeped me out a lot, because I don't know if you are paying attention to what's going on in the world right now. And this was at one point designed to be a political commentary channel. I moved away from it because I decided that if I want to be a part of that conversation, I'm going to do it elsewhere. All the stuff that's going around, there have been rumors. I've been hearing things as of late that the state of our country right now is because of the Cold War and because the way Russia infiltrated our society. I mean, it's pretty wild. I mean, hearing that stuff and then looking outside and seeing what's going on, the destabilization of our nation, the fact that everybody hates each other. If you're left or right, you cannot get along because it's an ideological battle. Lincoln even said, as we saw in these quotes, or maybe I saw it somewhere else, I can't recall if it was from the tapes from Treyarch or not. Lincoln even said that our nation will never be destroyed from the outside, but it will be destroyed from within. I don't know, man. That gave me the creeps. Like, I'm excited to see this game, but that gave me the freaking creeps. So I want to just go through and see if there was any frames of gameplay or any images of graphical fidelity and see what we're going to see. I don't think there is, but it would still be interesting to see nonetheless. So we'll flip over to that in just a second. So I'm going to turn the sound off for this part and we'll play it, kind of just go frame by frame. I don't really think there was anything. It's just more of telling you what the game is. But dude, this vibe of this game really pumps me up. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I really actually am excited for what Treyarch has to offer, because one of the things that Black Ops 3 did not do with the campaign or multiplayer was implement that creepy vibe from Black Ops 1 and 2 and even World at War. There was this just lingering fear that tickled the back of your brain. And that's because they integrated politics and war very well. All the other games are so fantastical. And yes, Call of Duty is fantastical. Don't get me wrong. And it glorifies fighting. But Treyarch, the reason we like them as storytellers is because they just know how to make that recipe. They know how to handle that recipe and make it perfect, at least from a story perspective. Now, zombies, I'm just interested to see how they're going to handle that in general, because it sounds like they have a fresh start and they're not trapped by anything serious like Ether or I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But the world reveal is in a week, so that's really soon. And I'm totally surprised they switched to Wednesdays because they used to not do that. Looks like they're going to be switching to Wednesdays for the reveal. I think the reveal is the 26th. Yeah, so they're going back to Wednesdays, which is an interesting thing. So anyway, so let's just go through this. It looks like, I don't know who this is. Is this the guy they say at the beginning? YURI BEZMENOV issues a chilling warning. Yeah, dude, it was creepy. Just this TV. The graphics look sick. You can actually see them here at the bottom. You can see the cement. Granted, this is like rendered cutscenes and stuff, but it looks pretty good. Trying to just get any glimpse of anything we can, because Treyarch has this great graphical style of cartoony yet real. And Modern Warfare, I just don't like that game. I don't know what it is. I just cannot get into it. I've been trying to play it a lot lately. I just feel like I'm wasting my time. Okay, his goals to subvert the US and ensure Soviet dominance in the arms race, which is what groups like Black Lives Matter and stuff are doing now. They're trying to implement Marxist ideology into our country. The colleges are doing it. This is not the first time universities have been indoctrinating students. This has been happening for a long time, and it's serious stuff. I literally was in a master's program and I was watching it around me. If you guys don't believe me and you want to see it, I will post lectures from my class and you can hear the stuff that they were talking about. It was scary. I literally was in a class where they were talking about not having an identity and being a part of a group is much more important, and there's just balance to be had, and all that nuance is thrown out the window to follow Big Brother. And dude, this shit scares me. I don't want to like get all political, but I mean, they're not really giving me much of a choice here, are they? All right, so let's see if there's just anything. So we see the static transferring to Washington, D.C., the Washington Monument. Kids from the 70s and 60s pledging allegiance to the flag. Whoa, okay, what was that? Oh, just a Russian character. College students, Communist Party USA, still have that happening now. The dominoes are falling in line. I mean, demoralization. That's what's happening now. Cancel culture. Dude, this is scaring the shit out of me. Oh man, I don't want to lose our country, but I will play a video game about it. You know what I hope? I hope that this game showed people in Treyarch how serious the culture war is right now. I hope that it did that. I hope it should, because they're out in LA and that's where I lived, and it was. So I think this looks like Vietnam. I bet you there's gonna be some elements of gameplay from the Vietnam War. There has to be. This might be the best Call of Duty ever, story-wise. Because now that they have the graphical fidelity to show all these insane scenarios, I think it's going to be so sick. Just still going through. Nothing much to see here, really. Is that the Capitol building? Soldiers walking the streets. I can't tell if that doesn't look like the United States, but it's hard to tell. Probably discussing some war shit. dropping bombs in Vietnam. I don't think, like I said, I don't think there's going to be much to show in this trailer. Rioting in the streets. And you know what? There's always destabilization in economies like that. That happens. I just wonder if if our current crisis now has anything to do with the seeds planted by Russia in the Cold War, because from what I recall learning in class and learning about the Cold War, it was really about the US and Russia competing to do certain things with certain technologies and who had the bigger bombs and stuff like that. But it seemed like the United States was a lot more in the present when it came to talking about coming to peace and how the war was to be fought. They were more thinking in terms of now, and Russia seemed to be playing this game, the long con. That's what it seems like they're showing. But again, this video is designed to present that perspective. So it's really just historical fact, historical pieces all put together. Oh, yes, of course. I don't think we're going to get any gameplay. Not until the 26th. God, I don't want to wait another fucking week. Are you kidding me? Know your history. Is that... I don't know what the building that is. I'm not very smart. Are these just different communist regimes? Yeah, dude, or be doomed to repeat it. We're in the middle of repeating it right now. So that was the summit circle. Was it? No, maybe not. There's our dude again, just talking. I wish there was a faster way to go through this. Is there something? No. Soviet logo, man. Frickin' scary stuff. What do you guys think about this whole Cold War game? I think this is one of the best trailers I've ever seen. When Black Ops 4 came out, the reason that game landed so poorly with the community was, yes, it was broken at launch, but there was no substance with the game, you know? And that's really why I think Modern Warfare is so boring, because there's no substance to the game. It's like a unified world. It's basically, it's a year-long like Fortnite or a year-long Apex Legends. It was just, there's no story. It was just purely based off gameplay, which is important. And I just don't think they nailed the gameplay. And while there was a campaign in Modern Warfare, that campaign came and went really quickly. And there was no zombies. There was no co-op mode. Not worth a shit, at least. And they never flushed it out. Multiplayer isn't very great in Modern Warfare. Warzone is where the money is at. And just like with Blackout, and Zombies was supposed to be this great new revelation, taking what it learned from Black Ops 3 and ironing out those kinks. And I just don't think they did that. There was no campaign in Black Ops 4. This gets me actually pretty hyped. I like dark, creepy stories. I like things that are based in realism. I do like fantasy as well, of course. Black Ops 3 is amazing. But this game seems to have a base where they can take these assets and these creative ideas and run with them into other modes. That's one of the things I don't like about Modern Warfare, is how everything is unified in one world, where your character cross-level up, the characters cross-level up and shit. I don't like that. I like the individual game modes in Call of Duty, and I like there to be some crossover, of course, like with camos and items you can earn and stuff like that. But I think this game's going to be sick. I think it's going to take I think they're going to learn from their mistakes with Black Ops 4, bring back some core elements from Black Ops 3 that we really liked, bring those back, improved upon them with the new Modern Warfare engine, take what didn't work from Modern Warfare, bring it over to Cold War. Of course, we're going to have Warzone. Of course, that's going to be a thing. I think this is going to be a good game. I'm actually pretty excited. So I would love to know what you guys think in the comments section. Let me know if I'm wrong. Let me know if I'm overdoing it. I don't feel like I am. I just want to give this game a fair shake, and I'm just excited to play some Call of Duty again. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for a second video that's going to come up later today on the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.